It's a great day in Iowa City, and especially for four teams trying to chase a championship, and the championship hopes are high for both the Indiana Hoosiers and the Nebraska Cornhuskers. It's the first meeting of the season, and a spot in the title game is on the line. Big Ten softball tournament is presented by DirecTV. Stop compromising, start watching. Upgrade to DirecTV. Our first of two semifinals will show
for something that makes that plate a little bit wider.
Copeland ropes that one, and a leaping grab by Sammy Bland in left field for the first out. Obviously easier for some and harder for others,
but it's depending upon what's between your ears.
Swing and a miss from Taylor Minnick, and a strikeout there. The first who's worked out in that right field position, which has kind of been a revolving door for Nebraska in the right field position spot here this year. Has kind of solidified herself there, and there's a walk, a two-out walk.
Batters that might get you. I think in that case with Sarah Stone with 2 outs.
Avery Parker swings at the first pitch, a ground ball, unassisted play by Bella Bacon.
Even the things that are who you are ultimately as a pitcher.
Billy Andrews sends one over the left field fence. It's gone. Andrews, 61 career home runs, 18 on the season. Nebraska up 1-0. Versine is bringing it in her final Big Ten softball tournament.
And this a screwball. Again, screwball, the pitch that you were not supposed to bring in the zone, the pitch that she had cut down on in her repertoire. Billy Andrews sends out of the park. You cannot bring this pitch too far in on Billy Andrews. The team as well.
Hard ground ball to the third baseman, Alex Cooper. And Kelp pops it up. Tracking over, it's Van Brandt. And similar hand position.
You see the defense moved in because of that. They have to be close enough to make a play on the fly to beat the speed of Van Brandt.
Struck her out.
Ball. To me, it feels like a natural pitch to throw.
Bassett swings at the first pitch. And Cora Bassett, just like that, one pitch, one out. And a couple of them here in this inning. Available, but not 100%. That's the reason they're relying on Harness, but she's doing pretty good. Couldn't make the throw, though, and the dive there to first base, Aaliyah Andrews, is safe.
Off.
Yeah, a lot of times we've seen, to your point, the underhanded toss, but obviously the distance couldn't allow that. And a ground ball to the right side, so Nebraska gets out of the inning anyhow. Twentland has only thrown 21 pitches. That one sailing to center field. Another one. Bradwell takes it the distance, and another solo shot for the Huskers to go up 2-0.
Well, that has a long ball power over the plate, and she can deliver it over the fence just like she did here. Great extension, barrels this ball up beautifully. Belt high curveball. You can see the smile on her face, just the breath of fresh air. She lifts that over the fence.
Throw didn't count. There was a little bit of delay in the right field area, and so if you're wondering why this is a full count, that's why. Hard ground ball to the second baseman. And now staff says she's doing great. Checked out with all the tests. And here she is again for game number 2 for her for this year, the Big Ten tournament. Inning included in that graphic here today. The solo shot in the first inning by Billy Andrews, and then the next one here in the second inning. There's a line drive to left field. And it'll be Caitlin.
I think that's they're out. You're not going to get a batter to chase at it.
Inside, gets away from the catcher. And the runners advance to second and third. Andrews, a bouncer to the middle of the infield, the backhander, and the runner safe, and the run scores. Nebraska goes up 3-0. Caitlin Neal plating yet another run here for the Huskers. And Billy Andrews doing her job putting that ball in play.
This ball just deep on the infield. Van Brandt does a good job trying to make the play, but Andrews has enough speed that she can make it happen if you put the ball in play that deep in the infield.
At Chino Hills, California. Andrews is going. The throw is made with 2 outs, and they got her to end the inning. And Benson pops it up, leaving everyone else off as Billy Andrews to make the play.
And that's the efficiency that Nebraska wants for Sarah Harness.
And Copeland, another fly ball. So a couple of fly ball outs to get Copeland out in her first 2 at-bats. And Minnick looking to drop one, but can't quite do it. The chase down for Andrews at center field. 1-2-3. Out on the base pass in the previous inning. So Bland starts this off, and a catch is made by Van Brandt for the first out.
A ball sometimes and a strike sometimes, and you have that kind of control, then you can be more successful. Again, the key is to keep this ball in the park and down. Great
for it. Yep, Gray strikes out.
So again, her fastball has a heavy spin on it. Great job there.
Yeah, Cope chasing that one, the throw to first base. And Kleiman gets a couple of strikeouts in that inning. We will talk to Rhonda Ravel after this.
If you're a pitcher, Jordy Ball going to take the bulk of the innings, expected to take the bulk of the innings.
Stone cranks it, and Indiana's on the board. A solo home run, and the Hoosiers tag one on, the 8th of the season for Stone.
To come into play for the Hoosiers as well. This one just trailing a little bit too far over the heart of the plate. Stone capitalizes on it, lifts it back over the fence, times it beautifully. Starts to trot immediately, knowing it's over. And you can see her team ready, I believe. Elevate and celebrate.
She's good for a phrase or two. Hard hit ball, a grounder by Parker. Handled by Kaneda at second base. The Big Ten season, remember the Hoosiers started 0-6. And they were swept by Penn State, Michigan. Ended up going and winning 11 of the next 12. A pop-up, the play is made, a little backhanded catch. Sydney Gray kind of made that tough. Inside and low. Another walk for Harness. Stanton has talked about swinging with reckless abandon. Not being shy, not being afraid. And contact is made to the third baseman, a high throw, but the out is made. But damage and Cope.
Yeah.
A comebacker, ground ball, there's still a play to be made. And the shortstop, Brooke Benson, does it. Never giving up on the play here defensively for Indiana.
The only time you go to the back of the box on a drop ball is if you can't handle the speed. Another ground ball.
A simple 5-3.
Yeah, nothing fancy on that one.
Billy Andrews with 6 RBI here in this tournament. Another ground ball out, so 3 of them here in the inning to end the 4th. In Northwestern, she said Indiana was excited about their draw and the fact of possibility of trying to take down the #1 seed, which they eventually did. And it hits Cooper. So the leadoff batter is on.
Gets beat up a little bit, maybe is struggling.
Benson places the punt. It was Cooper over to second. Ooh, that was close. Copeland connects right up the middle. Here comes Cooper towards home plate, and Indiana has cut the lead to 1. An RBI single for Bree Copeland this year. They have averaged 100 plus in the last few years, and a swing and a miss for Taylor Minnick. And
keep it low and away, get her to chase, mix some off speeds.
And there goes Copeland. I was wondering if she would take it, and she does.
That gets the bulk of your innings and goes head first, diving into the second base. A walk anyway for Stone. 4, swing through. You see that inside pitch, I'd attack it.
Sends it the other way. Parker, fly ball to Neal. The Hoosiers are creeping closer, have taken away their fastball.
Well, and I think if you look at data and you really, they went to a pitching consultant, you see a hit by pitch there, that one just getting away from Flyman. Jem Brundage didn't go with her gut. She watched the video.
Foul tips it right into the catcher's glove. And Kaneda is retired. The third.
Fairly low, but I'd be careful how you throw her.
And a hard ground ball through the infield. And 3 for 3 for Billy Andrews tonight. Drives one to right field. Backpedaling is Bassett. And the tag is made by Maleka, who advances from second to third. Andrews stays put at first. The eye on the season, Billy Andrews is the other batter. To show you what kind of impact Gray has. And there goes Andrews taking second. And so 2 in scoring.
Pittams of strikeouts their last at bats.
She didn't go for it. Ooh. And so a walk here to Gray. As a freshman in your rookie season, and you come back, and you've got one of the hottest bats in the lineup. And a ground ball to Benson. Makes the play at first base. Kleiman, this Indiana defense, gets out of the bases. I mean, talk about living the dream in her final Big Ten softball tournament. She is enjoying it. Has picked up a couple of wins. The comebacker, and Harness there fields her position. Ground ball to Gray. And another 5-3 put out. In that year. Right off the glove of Harness, trying to recover is Gray, who made the quick throw. And Bassett, or Andrews, Nebraska's out of the inning. A successful challenge by Rhonda Ravel and the Huskers.
Not enough to overturn the call, but in their case, they felt that was enough.
Bredwell first pitch swinging. A high pop-up and to shallow right field as Allie Van Brandt here at Nebraska. One more year with her sister Billy. 1-1 hitter.
You could see that ball as soon as it came out of it.
Right. Caitlin Neal, your batter, pops one up, and now 2 away. Bacon, ground ball to Cooper, the all-defensive player and freshman for Indiana, solid. The Hoosiers down to their final 3 out. Cooper lets one fly, backpedaling, takes advantage. New life for Cooper, ties it at 3.
Sees a new pitch and responds. This ball should have been caught. You can see every response from the Nebraska defenders. And Cooper says, I'm going to take my shot when I can. Delivers it over the fence. This was a high-flying ball that just kept traveling. It looked like it might have dropped in, but she just evened this game up.
Brooke Benson lays down the punt, dives head first, is safe. This is the K.
Pitches that have been elevated up in the zone all day long.
Copeland, Nebraska looking to turn 2. Copeland slides and dives head first into first base. We've seen several Hoosier Minnick drives one to deep center field at the wall. The grab is made by Andrews. 2 away. The championship on the line. And off the glove of Bredwell, and Copeland advances in scoring position now. Chasing on the runner, Copeland. And Gray with a snag there at third base. A hard ground ball to the hot corner.
Hitters that can make it happen. Has the long ball power. Has not seen the ball as well this year as she did last year.
Hard ground ball. Van Brandt takes care of it.
Top of the lineup here.
Right off the leg of Kleiman. Andrews a hard shot. Now the question is Kleiman? Bland, a ground ball to Cooper, goes to second base to get the lead runner. And an undercut there on Van Brandt, who went flying. 3 walks, 3 strikeouts, 3 hits. And a slow ground ball to Van Brandt, who's got to hustle to try to make the play. She does. We've got extra softball to play in our here, where 5 happened in that tournament play. A couple of 9-inning games that we had on the first day of the tournament, and Parker draws the walk, a leadoff walk, to get back to the championship game. And down the bunt, Indiana playing small ball. Everybody's safe. Beautifully done by Allie Van Brandt. Always find these moments. And there you go. She pushes it down the first baseline, and the runners move over to second and third. Drills it right up the middle. It scores Parker. Here comes Van Brandt. The Hoosiers played a couple in the top of the 8th. A huge at-bat for Aaliyah Andrews.
Not react. Just a line drive up the middle. So beautifully hit. Too far in on the corner there. Ahead in the count. I would have worked something up in this zone. But Andrews goes and gets it.
And a foul ball for Alex Cooper, who finds herself back at the plate.
And this is such a game of timely hitting. You see how far in Kaneda was. She played back a little bit. There's a potential that she maybe could have gotten a glove on that. Still
batter Alex Cooper didn't do what she did in the top of the 7th. And she reaches out. It drops into right field. And the Hoosiers keep rolling with 1 out.
Aim with that home run so that their bats could get alive.
First pitch swinging for Benson. And around the bases, Hoosiers looking for more, and they get it. Andrews comes drives across, 6-3.
Hitting is contagious. When you start feeling good, all of a sudden you start seeing every pitch look good.
And Copeland takes it deep. My goodness, the Hoosiers are rolling in the 8th. The 8th home run of the season. Indiana goes up 9-3. Has plated 6 and is a perfect 3 for 3 with runners in scoring position.
Bree Copeland, such a leader in so many ways, finds a pitch on the outside corner, connects with it. Keeps this team energy alive.
They have equaled their number of hits in this 1 inning alone. Indiana has. It's the first few innings to start this game. The 4th and possibly the 40th win, getting them to the championship game. Wachter. Taking it the other way, it drops in, battling the sun. Caitlin Neal doing a good job to make that play. And Nebraska has trailed. Strikes out Van Brent. And the first time Nebraska has trailed all game.
There's a lot of digging deep in the postseason for a lot of these teams. It's kind of what you're built for. It's part of it.
And hit Cope.
And the last thing you want to do if
sit in that dugout. And wait her turn to get back to the circle. Ground ball to Benson. Over to second. The throw is made to first. She's safe. Corner on the outside. Now 2 down. And Cody cranks it. Nebraska's hopes are still alive. A pinch hit 2-run home run for the 6-year senior.
and says, here's how it's done, let me show you. Gets a ball and sends it for a ride. This a deep shot. Gets all of it, immediately knows, puts 2 runners on the board and chip.
Ground ball to the shortstop, Benson. The Hoosier heartbeat is still kicking in the Big Ten tournament. Indiana wins in comeback fashion and is back in the championship.
From Sophie Kleiman, who was just ridiculous in the circle. Could not ask for more from the pitcher, letting her offense come through in the end. Outstanding job all around from the Hoosiers.
Look at her track that throw. And Sophie Kleiman entered this game in the 2nd inning in relief. And it's a sigh of relief for the Indiana Hoosiers. Trailed by as many as 3 runs. And the Hoosiers are back in the championship game for the 2nd time.